I tell you, man, this Sixers-Knicks series, it's crazy, bro. Every single game, by the end of it, I'm just exhausted, and I'm like, what the hell did I just see? And I'm doing it again here. We are somehow going to a game 6 where it seemed like the Knicks pretty much had this one in the bag. So the biggest shot, of course, was the insane Maxey pull-up with Mitch pretty damn high up there, and yet Maxey, I mean, he must have been, what, 4 or 5 feet beyond the three-point line on that one? But then right before that, we had the one where Mitch jumped trying to contest the Maxey 3, and then Maxey somehow makes that one anyway, where he's like basically falling down and it's a 3-point foul. And that was just to get us into the overtime. And in the overtime, he had like a step back over Mitch when they ran the Maxey Embiid DHO, and it kind of felt like that was what Philly was wrestling with in the fourth quarter, which was they were trying to get those Embiid post-ups, and they were trying to put Maxey one pass away. And I do think they had like 1-3 that Maxey made off of that. But besides that, it was just kind of killing the flow of their offense, and it just resulted in either turnovers, because Embiid's trying to like make the skip pass, and then Deuce is stealing it, and then we're going the other way. Or Embiid like got stripped by Mitch in the post, or he's trying to like score with a hook shot over Mitch, and that doesn't go in. And then meanwhile, whenever they would just run something for Maxey, good stuff would happen. Whether it be pull-up twos, whether it be just, hey, give me the ball, I'm going to run as fast as I can in a straight line, beat Deuce off the dribble, kick it to Batum for 3, or rejecting an Embiid screen with a crossover, getting Deuce just off balance a little bit, flowing into that pull-up 3. I mean, Maxey, again, he saved the 76ers. And the thing is, while this was happening, we had, what did we have? I mean, we had a number of just simple empty side screens where Brunson was going at Embiid, high drop, regular drop. I'd have to go look at every play again. He got by Joel repeatedly on those actions, and then there was also that one play where Joel went for the swipe and he hit Brunson on the head, and it was deservedly a flagrant 1, and I'm sure that one play is going to elicit many things people are going to say about Joel Embiid. I've done my Embiid spiel. He was playing reckless in one of the games. Okay. But then, credit to Joel, he did have one time where he blocked Brunson on the same play that Brunson had had success on him, and then another time he stole it from Brunson as Brunson was coming right at him as Embiid was dropping on the screen. And among all this, there was some Knicks missed free throws. I don't remember from who exactly that opened the door for the craziness from Maxey at the end to force the overtime. And then once we got into the overtime, we had a couple plays where Brunson took a tough jump shot and it didn't go in. It's like he's made that shot, but also the plays where nothing really happened in overtime, they missed. And so one of them, I think, was like a step back 3 over Tobias that was no good. Another one where it was a similar thing against like Batum, but then he also took Batum off the dribble and beat him with a pull-up 2 on another time. So I guess the point is that Brunson has to work very, very hard on basically every possession to get buckets for this Knicks team. I mean, he still played a great game overall. Don't get it twisted. You had that, and then you had like a really great sequence from Batum there where he pulled off that play where Oubre was cutting when Embiid screened for him like at the free throw line. That was a gutsy pass. Granted, I mean, Oubre had a lot of space on the initial catch, but not a lot of guys will have the guts to make the pass in that situation. The Knicks did a great job of collapsing onto it, and then Oubre still managed to get it. We had a broken play that resulted in Oubre scoring in transition. That was nuts. And then that one contest that Batum had where Brunson went up with it, he forced him to make the pass to Ihart. Ihart is trying to crash the boards, and it's out of bounds. And yeah, man, I don't know how Philly won that game. I mean, I just watched it, I just talked about it, and I still don't really know how it happened. I also just want to state how weird of a game that was from Embiid, where it's like triple-double stat line, 10 assists, also 9 turnovers. And I was mentioning like some of those skip passes. Just the Knicks bringing the double against him in that fourth, made him uncomfortable, made the whole Sixers offense uncomfortable. He had a couple plays where he looked bad against Brunson defensively, a couple plays later on where he looked better. I don't know, but Maxey was the story. And also, hey, you know what? Tobias, 7 for 11 from the field. I know Sixers fans are pretty much out on the guy completely, but he did some stuff. The one Tobias play I remember the most was him making a pull-up 2 over OG where the play was totally dead. And it's one of those plays where, like, I mean, if the Knicks get it the other way, that could be the whole difference in the game. So yeah, and this does make us not forget about, but it's like, dude, Brunson went crazy again. He just had 40 again on nearly 50% shooting. It's like my brain is just cooked after that game. And we somehow are now going back to Philly for a game 6. And I mean, look, I picked the Knicks to win the series. I'm pretty sure I said like I would not be surprised if it went 7. I now feel very surprised that this could potentially go 7, given how this game was looking with 30 seconds to go. But that's the playoffs for you. I don't know if I really got anything else. I know the Bucks and Pacers are on right now, and I know, unfortunately, Dame and Giannis both out again. I might end up jumping the gun on my future of every round 1 exit if they lose, this game with those 2 out, just to talk about them. And Cavs Magic is currently close in the fourth quarter. We'll definitely be talking about that game in the next one. But I just kind of wanted to talk about this because I don't know how Philly won, but they did. And now, Sixers fans, you Somehow got a game 6. This series is something else, man.